After the honey harvest, we wind up with all the cappings that were on top of the honey cells. So we melt that down. There's a little bit of honey that's stuck to each of the cappings, and we gently heat it, and it melts the wax. Then we let it cool, and it separates the honey from the wax. The wax will float to the top, we'll cool it, and then we'll just remove it. We'll filter what's left, and this is what we call trash honey, because we would have thrown it in the trash. But it is delicious. Now it's all melted, so turn off the heat and just let it cool down. Let the wax and the honey separate. Now it's cooled off, so the wax is a solid on top. We're going to set that aside, and underneath it is the honey. We're going to filter that through a 400 micron filter into a bucket, and then we can jar it. So the result is a quart and then another half pint of a very delicious dark honey. And we don't sell this, and there's several reasons. One, it's not natural raw honey. We've heated it. Two, we just don't have that much of it. We might only get 2 or 3 quarts in a season. And then 3, well, a homesteader's got to keep something for himself. Might as well keep the good stuff. I put the wax chunks back in to melt, and you can see there's 2 layers. There's the good wax that I want, and then there's just some gunk. So that'll melt off, and that's what we want to separate, so we only get this good wax here. Now that it's all melted, I will pour it through a metal strainer to get some of the big chunks out. Now we'll just let this cool. So this is the wax chunk. On the bottom there was still some gunk that was up under there. It's still a little soft, so I'm just going to scrape it off. And when I'm all done, I can either remelt this and put it in a mold, or I just break it up and put it in a plastic bag for now. Thought you'd like to see how we process the trash honey and how we process the wax. 2 byproducts of beekeeping.